Hello everyone. I want to show you a really good simple tool which is an excellent way of helping students to see if they are using enough of the right kind of terminology in their writing. You might have a word list in your department of specialist words that you want them to use in their writing. This will help them to see if they're using enough of them. Actually, it does a bit more than that, but this is a great use for it. Now, it's an add-on to Google Docs, so you need to start within Google Docs. And it's called Writer's Highlighter. So if I come to add-ons, go to get add-ons, and just into the search bar, just write Writer's Highlighter, it will come up here. Now it's ticked for me because I've already installed it, but that's what it looks like, yellow background, black writing. So I won't bother installing it again, but you would click on it and install it, and I'd suggest you get your students to do it as well. Then you need a list of words, the words that you want to analyze in a spreadsheet. So I've just got a simple example here. It could be a list of any length. You could work on it as a department perhaps, but you want to have the list of words in one single column. As I say, this is just a list to illustrate how the tool works. Now you want to click on share, and you want to get the shareable link. Now clicking that will copy it, as it says, to your clipboard. That's what you want. Go back to the Google Doc. Now you could do this for your class, but I think it would be more effective for the student to do it, maybe as part of the proofreading process before they hand in the work. So go to add-ons, select Writer's Highlighter and start, and a little window will open up here. First thing you need to do is paste that link that you've just copied into this box here. That will link to the correct spreadsheet. Now you can choose the sheet within that spreadsheet if you want, and you can choose the column that you've got your list in. I would just go with column A if I were you. Then you have some choices about the colors that you wanted to highlight in. You could choose just to bold the terminology that you're looking for, or underline it, or put it into a different color, whatever you want. I'm just going to highlight it in this fairly garish green. You have a few more, let's get rid of that box, a few more settings here. You can ignore the case, you can use wildcards, you can run it continuously, so as you're typing it's highlighting the keywords as you're using them. That's fine, although it can slow the thing down if you've got a particularly long list. Anyway, I'm just going to illustrate with my short list of drama words, so I'm just going to click highlight. It'll work for a moment, and then you'll see that it's found the words that I want. And you can see that this person has used quite a lot of terminology in the beginning of the essay, a little bit less later on. So maybe that's a discussion to have. Maybe they've already used enough terminology, and we think that that's fine. You can also view the stats of the document as a whole. So this is where it has slightly more features, and it will break down words, sentences, paragraphs, etc. It gives all sorts of things here that are to do with readability, the Flesch-Kincaid grade level, the Coleman-Lau grade level. These are all to do with readability. This is the one I like, SMOG, which is a simple measure of readability. SMOG stands for Simple Measure of Gobbledygook. There we go. So all sorts of things. You can also see which words have been used most often, and you can hide the most common words, so you get the words that are a little bit more subject specific perhaps. So lots that you can do. As I say, I think the key one is that it will highlight the subject specific terminology that you're looking for really easily for the student, and help them to see if they're using enough of it.